Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Lamicke. Welcome to today's hip opening yoga session. Without taking so much of your time, we're going to get started. We're starting today's practice on our knees. Tuck your toes, bring your small toes under and just sit on your knees, sit up tall, tucking your belly button. Bring your hands to your thighs, palms facing up, and take a couple of breaths here to connect with yourself, connect with your mat. I welcome you to set an intention for your practice, for your day. It could be a word or a statement. And when you're ready, lift your hands all the way up. Inhale and exhale, bring your hands to heart center. We're going to move into our first pose, a twist. So bring your left hand on your knee, lift your right hand up, turn your shoulders to the right, and place your right hand on your back. Inhale to sit up tall, exhale to twist to the left, to the right. Inhale, lift both hands, right hand on your knee, on your left knee, and left hand turns to the back. Turn your chest to the left. Inhale, sit up tall, tucking your belly button. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lift both hands and bring your hands onto the mat. Tuck your toes under. And we're going to move directly into a downward dog. To counter this pose, you can go into a walking dog, or hold your dog still, whatever feels good for you. Practice that here. Taking deep breaths through the nose, in and out. Remembering the intention you set at the beginning of your practice. Inhale to step your right leg to the outer edge of your mat, of your hands. Come into a dragon pose, into the front. And when you're ready, place your knee onto the mat, the back of your feet on the mat, and hold here for 3. Keep on breathing. 2 and 1. Lift your knees again. Turn your toes to the left, to the right, and just let your left hip sink to the ground, opening your hips, opening your knees towards the right. Option to lift your hand on the mat or lift your right hand on the mat and point it towards your left toes to get deeper into the stretch. Inhale, come back to center. Bring both hands onto the mat. Turn your toes to the front, back of your feet on the front, and take a half split with both hands on the inner edge of your mat, folding forward, letting go of everything that's not serving you. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Come back up and move your right toes, your feet to the left. Bring your knees to the right, and let's find pigeon pose. Lifting up tall, coming to a slight back bend, and you can hold pigeon pose here or fold forward, finding your way towards sleeping pigeon, either on your elbows or bringing your skull, if that's available for you today, onto the mat. You can make a pillow with your hands or stretch your hands all the way up in front of your mat for sleeping pigeon. Relaxing your skull, your teeth, your hands, your hips, your whole body is relaxed. And to get out of sleeping pigeon, just move your hands back towards your shoulders. Press up to your hands, tuck your toes, and we're going to attempt to take a split here. So sit onto your right side, stretch your legs. Wherever your leg comes is okay. Bring your hands onto the mat and just lift back up and see where you are at today. You mustn't come to a full split, you mustn't be as far down as I am. Even if you have a pyramid form, that's okay. Be patient with your body, listen to your body. And to get out of this split, just sit back on the right, bend your right knee, and come all the way to the back. Let's find downward dog. We'll take a vinyasa flow here. Inhale to come to plank. Exhale all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up to upward dog or cobra. And find your downward dog. 2 breaths here in downward dog before we find the sequence on the right side, on the left side. You can take a walking dog or just still your dog, whatever feels good for you this morning. Practice that. The next inhale, make a left step to the outer edge of your left hand. Find your dragon pose, bringing your hips towards the mat. You have the option to bring your knee on the mat or suspend your knee. So find what feels good before we turn our toes to the left. 3, 2, 1. If your knee is on the mat, lift your knees, turn your toes towards the left. Option to stay on both hands. Or if it's available for you, lift your left hand and point it towards your right toes. And come back to center.